Yo yo Jaman, yay yo yo, Anu, Pam. I don't know how to pronounce that. We're just gonna call him Anu. You look yellower and more Asian than usual. Well, it's kind of the lighting because it's early in the morning for me, so yeah. I think Sunday streams normally look like this ish. I guess normally it looks just darker, but yeah. I actually feel good for once on a Sunday stream because I actually got good sleep. I went to bed at like 9 p.m., got up at like 6 without an alarm. It was great. We should do this more. Show raid log. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. Balloon Sky is not looking great. But we'll see what we can do. Hey, yo, Shabab. No, Shahab. We'll never get used to these at handles. Maybe we have to go on Twitch one day so we can actually get some decent names on here. But yeah, I'm gonna roll with the stream music playlist because the other lo-fi one was getting too Christmassy for me. I don't want to listen to Christmas music every stream now. So if you guys have any non-copyrighted stuff that you want to suggest, you guys can send them over and I can take a look. Okay. How about I don't do that, Jaman? Handshake deal? Okay, sounds good. Okay, so here we have a crap clan. Looks like we're just gonna have to go for an 18 or 19, depending on how the peak goes. Ayo, Corpsey, Cropsy, Mr. Crops. Yeah, we're just gonna spam this down. We gotta go through some of this. If anyone can help out at the Balloon Skies, would be appreciated. Sam, where's my playlist songs? You didn't send me anything from last week. I look, you didn't send over anything new. Unless it's on that same Black Sen playlist. Right now I'm rolling with stream playlists, so if you want to add anything to the stream playlist, you can give it a go. Alright, we're gonna use a heal here. I don't even know where the miners are going, to be honest. Alright. And I also don't know why I'm watching this through. Let's just drop the second heal here and go next. Hello, I'm one of your best friends. Everyone's my best friend here. Sen, I'm your Bubba, be my Trump. Bro, I can't get over that. I can't get over that there are actual... Like, that's something that actually probably happened. I mean, I know that billionaires live differently than normal humans, but gosh darn it, man. I did not need to know about that. Society, man. Society. Uh-oh. Golem was not meant to go there. Huh. Well, we got to adapt and overcome. In other words, just use the same old spam plan. That's not good. Oh, whatever. Good enough. My clan is supposed to enter the world next week. If you mean the global leaderboard, that's awesome. What is top 200 right now? $5,500. I think that's lower than it used to be, isn't it? Send oil up. Where is oiled up even from? Why is everyone trying to get me to oil up all the time? I don't get it. Is this some kind of TikTok meme I don't get? Because one of the things I'm most proud of, besides being the one who invented the RC charge, is that I've never been on TikTok. But nowadays, most memes and internet culture come from TikTok, so it just makes me out of the loop. And now YouTube is giving pop-up ads on my streams. They're mad that I don't have any ads on my streams. Screw you. Because you look so touchable? What makes someone look touchable? Is it like if like a dog looks fluffy, they're touchable? Or if they're under 18 and you're Donald Trump, they look touchable? Define touchable. Let's not watch that there. Your big blue booty Sparky skills. I see. Is this really a booty though? It's kind of like Sparky's head, and then the pointy shooty part is Sparky's arm, right? Or the pointy shooty part is its crotch area. Either or, it's kind of open for interpretation. Oiling up gives your body a shine look, which makes it more attractive. Oh crap, I did not pull that other dragon. Oh no, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. Okay, we should be good now. Sam, would for CH11, don't get caught. I don't know, man. The Clan Capital Super Miner, he's dirty. He's digging all day. And he's got a nasty, probably gunpowder sulfur bomb on it. And he probably smells nasty too. Don't think you'd want to be anywhere near him. Unless you're Donald Trump or Larry Summers, of course. Okay, chat. Let's say you were caught in the Epstein emails and you were a professor at Harvard University. What would you do the next day? I, for one, I would not go into class and announce to all my students that, you know, I may have made some errors in judgment when I was younger, but just so you know, that ain't me no more. I feel like that wasn't the play. Am I crazy? Feel like that was a blunder. Yeah, because you're cooked for real. Bro did not think that one through. You would act paralyzed like Devin Hawkins. And then you could claim people are discriminating against you when they start criticizing, huh? Are you a professor, Zach? No. It is an option for most college students. Like, you can go into research and professorshiphood, but I think that's for people that actually like the subjects. I'm a math major, and while I did choose to be a math major, it's not like I like math, so... I'm not that stereotypically Asian, okay? I'll put it that way. You put sunglasses and go about your business. Yeah, I was thinking, like, all he had to do was just walk up to class, and I'd say 90% of people would not even recognize. Well, actually, no. It was all over the news. It would probably be like 20 other way around. Like 20% of the students don't know about him, don't follow any news. Could have just brushed it aside, you know? But instead he went for the tell everyone I'm on the Epstein Files gambit. And I don't think it worked. Okay, this peak is nasty. What the heck? What is this? I would like to use a graveyard on this cart. Kills the multi-cannon after. So probably like a Sparky Donut? What the heck? This is filthy. No, we can't even do that, huh? Guess I have to Eye Dragon. So I have 2 Eye Dragons, Sparky, Rage Frost. It's so hard to kill this dragon. Star Sparky here, kills Giant Cannon in 2 shots. Goes to Mortar, then Blast Bow, chains RA, then chains this. This is a nasty peak, Jesus. It's so annoying. Huh. Alright. Looks like we'll gotta make do. We shall got to make do. Okay. No, we go for that Giant Cannon instead. That's right here. Oh crap, there's a Tesla there. Oh no. Bro. I don't like this. There's probably a Zap next to the Giants, or maybe they moved the Zap. Hmm. This is not looking good? Yeah, it's not great, huh? Read your question. Yeah, no, we're not gonna answer that one. Teslas were rough too, huh? Everything was rough. This looks impossible. I don't even know how you're supposed to do this. We got 2 giant cannons. We got a lot of big defenses, but man, this is just rough. Teslas are hard to deal with too. Yeah, these weird peaks aren't always easy. We're gonna have to rage kill. We're gonna have to not kill this dragon. I've decided. We're gonna have to go Sparky Haste and just not kill that dragon. Alright, handshake deal. Will you join our team for NN tournament? Yeah, I think there's an upcoming tournament where Foons is splitting off. I'll have to figure out what to do for that. But we'll bring an Eye Dragon for the left side, Eye Dragon for the peak. Maybe it's a Frost Angle? This is such a time fail, isn't it? If we don't have a zap, this seems so hard though. Kind of hard regardless. Alright, let's try this. Okay. We're going to do Giant Far Away, tank the Blasphemo Peak, Ram tank the Tesla and the point defenses, and then Barb on the Tesla, Sparky on the Blastbow, Eye Dragon on the Peak. That was a lot, but alright, clean start. What the heck is... Why are you targeting the Inferno Tower there? Jeez, Sparky. Make it less obvious that you're trying to throw. Eye Dragon looks good. Eye Dragon, you need a Pathwell. Oh, we are not ending on that dragon, are we, huh? Eye Dragon, I swear to God, if you go to that Rapid Rocket, I'm gonna kill you. Well, the Rapid Rocket's gonna kill you, but... it totally is, huh? There's no way! There's no way! How? Eye Dragon, screw you. Actually, screw you. Screw you for that. How? No, no, no. We're screwed. Oh, that was disgusting. I think I had it to fudge that, man. Eye Dragon, no! I'm not happy about that Eye Dragon. There's no way he dies like that. There's no way. There's no way he... Okay, we need to watch that Eye Dragon. What did this man do? Good start, at least. Sparky somehow goes for the Inferno Tower. Don't ask me how. We have to barb chip down this Raptor Rocket. And this Eye Dragon, man, how does he die to this Raptor Rocket so fast? He's taking the stupidest angles, I swear to God. I already knew when he went to this bomb tower like that, it was so over. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Oh my goodness gracious. Groff, if your future wife gets pregnant by a homeless man, are you keeping... You have an imaginative mind, Mr. Crops. You have an imaginative mind. Yeah, that dragon... He's not getting paid for the next month. Probably not. I probably could have gotten 750, but I didn't even bother. Are they ever gonna fix that? Nah. Supercell, I think they probably deliberately put in RNG in their troop pathing and troop whatever, but yeah, that was a problem for Fortress back in the day. Fortress was so unplayable. It's still unplayable, but Fortress used to target random angles, but they fixed that. They could fix Eye Dragon, but I think it's intentionally like this. Alright, this is rough. Yeah, Blue Skies is having really bad matchmaking as well as Foons. This is not good. Can't even minor these. Are white people famously cucks? Hold on. Is this a stereotype that I'm not aware of? This is news to me. What is up with the sponsor ads? Yeah, I don't know either. This is the first time I've gotten ads. Wait, are you guys getting ads? I got a pop-up ad while I was looking at my chat. I don't know if I accidentally turned monetization on this stream. But I've never seen that before. I know that YouTube can turn on ads even if you don't want them to. It's like part of their TOS, but I don't think I've seen them do that for me yet. Okay, you're not getting ads, alright. It's probably just like an automated thing for them. They got sick of running my stream with no ads. But yeah, I've been getting these banner ads now. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep letting some of these comments through. I shouldn't. I should be looking at them more carefully. Where's this Goblin Mines from? It looks familiar. Golem probably works. Does Sparky work here? No, Sparky's bad. At least with the first attack. You're using ad blockers and no ads for you. Yeah. I think most people on YouTube use ad blockers. But YouTube was cracking down on ad blockers a couple months ago. Is it still in effect, or did they like give up? Because whenever YouTube makes ad blockers, the ad blockers make ways to circumvent the ad blockers or anti-ad blockers. So it's like it's a constant evolving battle. Uh-oh. That Tesla farms me a little bit. Ouch. Alright, let's at least get this Goblin Thrower out of here. Blasphemous Frost up. Okay. Alright, let's get the multi-cannon. Good enough. Well, maybe not good enough, but we have the Blast with Frosted up, pull a Zap there. It's not a bad first hit. Goblin Mine is one of the most annoying bases if it's built correctly. I don't know if it's built correctly, but worked against me. Alright, what's the play? Sparky is so bad here. It's either another Golem or something else. Let's try to do something weird. We'll use Golem to go in here, and then we'll use like some wizards to try to kill the goblins. Because I believe you can actually target this wall. So yeah, we'll just double frost. A lot of barbs. There's a hut in the corner. We're at 31%. Time is a big issue. BGM is killing you. Is it too loud, or do you just not like it? Battles, brother, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just focused on the attack right now, because these are actual bases for once. Alright. Wizards were very good. Yeah, they were very good. Fire up this cannon now. I think I'll actually frost here. And barb down that blast bow. Alright, we're gonna have to barb these buildings on the right. Try the stream with game sound off. Okay, I will turn down the in-game sound a little bit then. Zap these goblins. Yeah, I'll turn it down after this hit. Barb at 12 as well. A minute on the clock. Should be enough time. Oh, do we have enough power actually? Wait, hold on. It's actually a little dicey. One barb left. Nothing in the corners anymore. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh shoot, that's probably why. We'll turn it down to half. I have the music, the in-game music down to like nothing, and then, you know what, might as well just have it fully off if it's gonna be that low. I don't think that's how weddings work, but at least that's not how they work in America, Mr. Sij Besjix. I don't think you're supposed to pee on your spouse to mark them. I don't even know if animals do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Think you were born in the wrong era. That was not meant to be Sparky, but okay, sure. Usually, at least where I'm from, we like get the lady a ring, and then maybe a couple centuries ago you'd get some dowry, but I don't know about the peeing on the bride strategy. If it works where you're from, who am I to judge? But I think some people might take issue with that approach. Oh, I'm cooked. Ah, but we got enough, it's fine. Yeah, whatever, good enough. His inner dog might come out. I don't think dogs do that, you know? I think they're a little more civilized. Who knows? She might not. She might like it. Yeah, I know that it's a fetish, but broadly speaking, that's pretty nasty and unsanitary, among other reasons why you shouldn't do it. What's with this chat? Yeah, I let them run wild. There's no lawlessness in this chat. Or there's no law in this chat. It's all lawless. There's few spaces on the internet more depraved than the Send chat. Okay, you know what? You know what, Croft? We're gonna remove that. People like making Send lose some hope in humanity. Listen. Then I think you're in the wrong place. I've never been the most optimistic person. The US government has already done that enough. You guys, we're good. If you want me to have no hope, it's already gone. It's long gone. Like, I am not hopeful that we will see anything in the Epstein files coming up. I expect it to be all redactions. They're gonna just Control F, Donald J. Trump, Control Delete. Have to be careful. There's like 3 air defenses around with an air bombs. Now I can drop one. You have to be very careful about air defenses when you're using eye dragons. Yeah, we should be good. I think we killed 4 dragons. This chat discusses everything in the galaxy except Clan Capital. Right. The Clan Capital is just the sideshow. We don't get another one. We do get the bomb tower, so that makes it better to miner. Oh, no, Sparky's stuck now. Do I want to wait? I think it's better to just leave the wall at high HP, if you can. Because that lets you just put a giant there. Okay. I mean, this is kind of over. And then we can just take. Sen, how do you overcome that feeling where you plan something in life and fail miserably? You didn't see yourself where you want to? Well, if you have no goals in life, it's that simple. But usually I don't like have any goals where if I don't achieve them, I'm like, my life is over, you know? Part of that is definitely, I come from a pretty privileged background. But I think other part is like temperamental. Like, I know there's people who are at my school who are like, oh, if I don't get into this college, my life is over. And they're like distraught and everything. But I usually just keep it so that I have goals, but if they don't go well, they don't go well, you know? I'm kind of good at letting things go, I would say. If I don't get that one job, if I don't get into that college or school, if I don't get something I want, it's not that big of a deal. I think that's a good mindset to have. I'm not saying you shouldn't care about anything, but care in moderation. Still, like, you planned something for 5 years and all your efforts were just a waste. There's not really a good way to deal with that. You know, there are going to be times in life where things don't work out. There's going to be things you put a lot of effort in and it just crashes to the ground. I just try to not get too emotionally attached to any one goal and just try to move forward. Like, it's, for me, I understand it's not easy to do in the moment, but crying about something or worrying about something too much isn't going to fix the problem. I'm pretty good at just saying, you know, it is what it is. If you put your best foot forward and it still doesn't work out, you either just, at some point you will have to accept that some things in life just aren't meant to be. And I completely mistimed that ran. My life is over. Time to end my career. How will I ever recover? You're watching Stranger Things Season 1. I think I'm the only one in the world to begin Stranger Things in 2025. I actually never... Okay, so I watched the first season of Stranger Things because... for impure reasons, okay? There was a girl in high school I liked. She was into Stranger Things. I wanted to have something to talk about. Bro, everyone was saying how good Stranger Things is. I don't see it. If not for that one girl, I would not have watched any of Season 2. I'm about to get crucified, aren't I? Sen just calls Epstein to reduce the stress. Yeah, call up your friends. I don't know if calling Epstein would work. That would be the craziest turn of events if he was still alive. Sen, your taste sucks. Listen, I just went through the no copyright playlists on Spotify. Oh, you're talking about Stranger Things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of horror. Did you at least hit? No, didn't work. Mission not successful. Oh god. What's happening here? Always good. This guy doesn't like anything? That's not true. Apothecary Diaries, my goat. I've two-shot this space before. I need to remember what I do. I think it's a Sparky Haste bottom side. Or it's a Golem. It's one of the two. But Golem is so rough. You can land this Frost, but it's a hard Frost. I think you're just supposed to take this Frost over here. I think we just... I think we have to Sparky Haste and hope it works. So, do you have a PC? We need you to play a horror game. I do have a PC. I have a Windows, but I don't really do anything besides work-related stuff on there. And I also have a work PC, but obviously I can't use that for gaming. I'm actually not that good with horror. So you ain't never gonna catch me playing a horror game. Ah, shoot. Okay, pretty good. I think this is about how much you're supposed to get. You frost here, frost bow. Eye Dragon Peak. I'm pretty sure you can barrel the blast bow. There's no traps, from what I remember. Golem. I think I have to hog this spear thrower. Didn't get any trash buildings here, which is actually pretty annoying. try best. Do you like donuts? I don't eat donuts too often. I avoid sweets in general. Partly for health reasons, but mainly because I'm not the biggest sweet tooth. Okay. Alright, Golem, let's see it. It's all on you, buddy. There's usually some traps over here. Perfect. Very nice 2 barbs. Let's split the barb inside the haste over here. Think I have to zap this Inferno. I can't let that fully ramp. And now I want to. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to Hog Rider the spear. Hopefully the barb. No, we screwed up. Zen, you're such a clown. We have to kill this mortar though. I screwed up. I screwed up. No. I thought the goal was gonna be in range of the peak sooner. I griefed. I griefed. I griefed. I griefed. I griefed. It was a hard base. I griefed. Hopefully we get better matchmaking at Balloon Skies though. Hopefully things turn around. Okay, there's 3 messages for review that aren't going through. None of those 3, I will put this out there, none of those 3 are making a pass review. Actually, we could actually be griefing with miners, let's be careful. This ain't a 750 either, that's sad. Let's go next. We can actually check how we're doing on Discord while we wait. How are we doing? Looking. Buckmans. Oh, it's a horror. We're at 1.73. I think we've been playing well though. It's a horror. All right, let's try locking. Okay, at least it's GM. Okay, there's a GQ. Not DC. There's a maxed SP. Builder's Workshop there's no way. Blue Lagoon is a hard maybe. If you cope hard enough, this can be doable. You have to start bottom side though. I think you have to start bottom side, minor left side. Which district should you clean in Balloon Skies? Let me check the other ones. You can take Barb Camp, Wizard Valley, Builder's Workshop, if you want to two-shot them. This. Let's see it. It's gonna be a lot of multitasking. I might have to start with the minor. Do I start with minor? I think no. I need to chip down the... Bro, that's so messed up. That's so impossible to tank. I had to use a giant, I guess. Just took half HP on my Sparky. That's a rip. Yeah, this isn't playable. Bro, no. Yeah, this is the problem with Rams. Sometimes they just don't go forward and it's over. But there was nothing I could do here. Giants wouldn't have tanked better. Well, it would have tanked better, but not well enough. Maybe, yeah. There's no chance here. Said, are you that Asian weed guy from down the stream? What's the Asian weed guy? What does he do? Actually, I can give this a try. The chains aren't bad at the start, it's just this middle section. Oh god, this middle section. Oh, you can't even donut this blast bow either? Oh no. You have to like double hog the middle. Something like this. All right, let's try this. Oh, do I really have to have the slowest Sparky for this one? I really have to get the slow Sparky on this phase. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Having a slow Spark in a base like this is like a death sentence. Oh, Hog Riders go right, that's so good for me. But bro, these isolated chains with a slow Sparky is so pain. Man, it's brutal out here. And there's a zap that we were able to pull with that ram. That's good. And there's an isolated Tesla. Why? Why is this game so brutal, man? Can't deal with that Tesla, really. We get that. I mean, we played up. We even get the zap there. This was as good as this was ever gonna get. We have to ram down Chip. It's not enough. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. I think we played about as good as we could have. That one hurts. Alright, let's at least try to get this GM. We finally get a couple of defaults. We've been getting wrecked on peak in pretty much every district all weekend. But we get a GM, we get a GQ. I didn't look at this peak either, but hopefully it's decent. Giant takes a lot of damage. Had a barb early. Might need to use another barb up there. Bro. I don't think I need another barb there though, because Blizzard survives. But we had to use an extra barb at 10. Sometimes that happens where the barb pulls the bomb early at 10 and both of your barbs die. But hopefully with another extra barb I had to use at 10, I won't have to use another one, at least. Yeah, it's like we're good. That's one slow barbarian, jeez. But Sparky's decently healthy. Well, I say decently, but this is just more health than she needs to have, so hopefully it's enough. Eye Dragon gets no scoped. You don't like to see that. Oh no, this is gonna be so close, please. Oh. No. Bro, Balloons guys can't get a break this week. Oh no. Oh no. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh no. Alright, that peak better be doable. If that peak isn't doable, you might see the Sen crash out. I don't know why emotes always get flagged from YouTube. Alright. Okay, did not know there was a Tesla there. Think this is like an internet base, but don't know where it's from. Okay. Oh no, Sen's lover is back, but it's not even spelt right. Is this really my lover, or is this a fraud? You have 10 accounts for Balloon Skies, you can make more? You can play out however many you want. Generally speaking, I just require at least 5, but you can play however many you feel like playing. Sen's lover's hater. And the haters here. It's a vibrant ecosystem. Okay, this Dragon Cliffs might actually be doable, even though it's mod. I don't know if this mod is good or bad, because it depends on whether you can frost both dragons. I'll use a ram to pull this sap. Another ram for this, barb to pull this first sap. And maybe another ram, another barb. It's all on whether this second dragon lives or dies. And gets inside that frost. I said all 9 miners, maybe I should have held one. Yeah, I probably should have held one. What am I doing? But I'm gonna adjust my frost placement to do it like this. It's both bomb towers. Please hit both dragons. Oh, it just clips. Just clips, perfect. Second one also goes in. Ram here. Ram here. Normally you can kill a dragon post. Okay, these miners are going whack places, bro. I have no idea where they're going, but they are going. Okay, we're cooking. Hold on. Oh, really? I have to get hit? That's unlucky. Normally the zap doesn't hit you, but all my miners, like, they came up at different times. Oh, dodge them. We have 4 left. That bomb was huge. We have 4 miners left, okay? And that dragon is looking not friendly. Please. Out. Please. There are weeks like that. Some weeks just be like that. Oh, and this peak is so bad. Oh god. Alright, how are we gonna do this? It's so unplayable. I'm pretty sure if you use Golem, you're gonna fail, always, from my experience. But if you don't use Golem, it's not much better. Alright, let's try a Graveyard Hey Sparky. We love it. Thanks, chat. You'll always have my back like this, huh? Alright, I think 9 bars are probably right here. We'll start with 2 barbs on each trash building. They'll go in, tank the spear. I'll send Sparky on the spear. Hopefully there's no zap. Then we'll just start with the graveyard here, then another graveyard here. Sounds like a plan. We can probably Hog Rider this cannon, and then hope we get really far, but it's not an easy base. So we barb here. Oh, this is another slow Sparky, isn't it? It's just another slow Sparky. Okay. Please survive. One more shot, one more shot. Yes, one more shot. Now we can barb here on this Tesla. Okay. I mean, that's as humanly good as it was ever gonna get. If we still can't get this, get the Tesla too, nice. That was a clean Sparky hit. Frost here, Frost here. Okay. We'll use an Eye Dragon on the RA. Second one for the dragon. I don't like using anything but Golem here because there's just so many isolated chains. If you use Sparky, this card's gonna be so hard to deal with. If this card wasn't here, maybe it is Sparky, but that card is there. Alright, so we're gonna go Golem. We need at least 2 Eye Dragons, one for the enemy's super. I'm probably gonna use one for the RA. Definitely need at least 1 Hog. I'm really hoping that the Golem doesn't lock onto the peak while the Inferno is just attacking him. Maybe that's too hopeful, but we pulled most traps. 1 Ram Barb for the cart, 1 Ram tank for the blast bow, then 6 barbs. Please, Golem, please. 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 You can't freeze both the blast bow and this cannon, so we're gonna do our first frost, just hit these, and second frost, go left. Might as well drop this down. Alright, we go like this. Please, Eye Dragon. Kill the multi-cannon too. Good, good, good. Finally. What about the Crusher? Ooh, nice, okay. That's good for pathing. I think. Yeah, I think. Actually, Barb tank a little bit. Okay, guess he just gets blown up. I can't use the zap yet. Okay, good. Now can I dragon here? Zap. I'm just gonna use my barbs to kill the giants. I think it's good. And whatever health we have on the golem, it's gonna have to be enough. Probably have to use this ram to kill trash. Ouch. Oh, the Larry's tank for the golem. Yes. Yes. Please pull through, please. We pulled pretty much every zap. Please. Please. No more zaps. No more. Finally a W, boys. Finally a W. Alright, what is going on in chat right now? So what will you do if RP starts sending you messages in direct chat? I mean, I DM most of my Balloon Skies members if I need a text from them. Oh no, Ray is back. Mr. Ray Peng is back. It's so bad, man. Peak looks kind of free. We're on raid 11. There's not many raids to bring back this week, I'll be honest. Okay, we're gonna do this. Sent, but what if direct messages would not be Clan Capital themed? One thing you'll never catch me, guys. You'll never catch me in one of those influencer scandals. I'm too smart for that. Okay, what is going on here? Okay. Rams aren't even going forward anymore. That's not a good sign. Send shut up, dumbass. SDFU send. Why is my whole chat against me all the time? What is with all this hate against me? It's like a coordinated effort to hate on Sen. You're not batless, it's battles. He's batless. He's batless, which means he doesn't have COVID. For what it's worth, he's not the person who ate the bat and started COVID. While doing that job, I got multiple... Wait, what job did you get? Why are we having multiple infections like that? In what job is it necessary to have such horrifying outcomes? We have one minion going topside. That might kill 2 cannons. Okay, we're just gonna start spamming these. Oh, I meant to bring 2 frosts. Oops. Where did the miners go? It's always hard to bring heals in spam because you have to figure out where the miners are gonna go. I think they go here, then left. I'm just gonna double heal 3 here. So I a job at an abortion center for James production? Did you actually? Or am I getting trolled? Are there protests outside your building every day? Because I know there's a lot of old white women that love to protest outside of those. Can't actually spam this one. The moment there's 2 positive people that come into the chat, they're the most hated and flamed people here. Why is my chat like this? There's one thing my chat cannot stand, and it's positivity. And I just screwed up letting that blaster lock me. But we can probably Hog Rider in a second. Well, maybe a lot of seconds because there were some traps, but... It is good enough. I'll always support you no matter what. Even Jay Gary's gone to the dark side. That's how you know how cooked we are. People always say I'll support you no matter what. But that's never true. Like if your mom or dad committed murder, would you still support them? Real question. I know some people would. Alright, this base is cooked. Don't you say that about Jay? I'm just saying that even Jay's become corrupted by Mr. Battles and Corrupts. He used to be a pure, uncorrupted chatter. Mirror people get separated? The F can you expect from online stream chats? Yeah. It's funny how that goes, right? I don't even know why I'm watching this story, by the way. Let's just spam in the rest of the boys and call it a day. Send in the rest of the gentlemen. I need to get my bonus attack before I forget, actually. 1 second. Let's go to this. Listen, I'm not saying I am someone who would commit crimes, but you can't really tell what people are like on the internet. You always see the craziest things about influencer that you would never believe. So I wouldn't put any trust in anyone on the internet. I know I'm a clan capital gamer, which means I'm above the fray, but just in general, it's good practice not to put much credence in online personas. Sen giving hints of his future crimes. Listen, this is not a confession, I'm not planning anything, but I'm just saying that there are people out there who are not like what they are like in real life when they're online. And that's actually most people. Most people have an online persona of some sort. How far their real lives are from that online persona, that might vary, but you'd be surprised. Programmer is a simp. The moment someone infects the chat with any amount of positivity, it's just they get mobbed. It's absolute destruction. All hell breaks loose. The people who were once enemies all become friends to hate on them together. The people who were once friends become even better friends to hate them even harder. Most people have different personalities in different places. Yeah, but online is more extreme because you're mainly talking behind a screen. You don't have that interpersonal connection that you have in real life when you're talking face to face. And also, the things that get attention online are people acting crazy. So there's also an incentive structure on platforms like YouTube where attention is money, is how you get money. To be as crazy as possible. This might be doable, actually. Probably is doable. I'll do 2 barrels in the middle. Eye Dragon for the Inferno. I don't know if I want to use a... Do I want to use a Rage here, actually? I guess we might as well. Inferno Tower is pretty annoying. Let's go with this. Send 15, I'll write that down. Maybe we can do that after this clan. If you join the dark side right now, I wouldn't take that that offer seriously. Crops has not given his promise in months now. The Epstein files are still not out, and it's probably not going to come out even with this latest development. We have a fast spark, which is good. Nice. Rage here. Okay. Wizard Tower gets one shot, so Sparky goes down. Yeah, this is so smooth when you have a fast Sparky. It is so smooth. And the Eye Dragon should tank the Spear Thrower. Hopefully Sparky locks on the cannon. Nice. And Larry sweep through the wall, we should be good. Plenty of barbs. I have the barbs just in case things go wrong in the middle of traps, but... Oh, Eye Dragon too much, too much. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's good. Cool BGM music we have here. This is just a random no copyright playlist I pulled from songs off Spotify as well as some recommendations from Crops. Like I said, if anyone has recommendations, we can buff the stream playlist. Everyone is just teamed up against Programmer and Rosouche. The only thing we bond together here on this chat, we can't agree on anything. But hating on me is something that everyone can get behind. It's a positive message that everyone is on board with. Alright, we gotta go to the next. Balloon Skies. So we'll try to get through this peak and then we'll go to Sen 15. We all know you read what Rose just typed. I was actually looking at my screen. I didn't even see what she typed. I see a message was retracted though. Oh no, what was that? Ayo, Geeler. The Clash Royale gamer himself. Still refuse to touch that game. Why aren't Tamim or anyone tuning in? I haven't seen Tamim in a while. I think he was a clan I used to go to on stream. And any update for Clan Capital? Well, the update is I think we don't get anything in 2026. Every single year, there is a time at the end of the year where someone asks the question, are we getting anything for Clan Capital or Builder Base? And then every year it's the same thing. There's nothing. Heard Town Hall 18 is coming. Isn't it already here? Yeah, it's already here. It's been here for like a week or two. But I'm still Town Hall 16 on my mains. You still like her if she had a... I love everyone in chat, regardless of PP size. No matter how much you hate me, chat, I will always love you. Except Blackwing. We can all agree to hate Blackwing together. If you check Creator Build, you'd surely find infinite Clan Capital content uploaded there for testing, right? I'm worried though. Because a lot of companies now, especially AI programming companies, computer science related companies, are actually laying off a lot of programmers. So I'm worried about the CC guy at Supercell. Is he going to be like deemed the non-essential employee and get kicked out first? Well, I mean, surely they'll kick out the builder base guy first, but I think the CC guy might not be long for Supercell. And then what? Is Clan Capital just going to be programmed by bots now? Maybe we just didn't know how good we had it while Supercell was not giving any attention to Clan Capital. What if the bots ruin the game? You're onto something? We might be cooked, chat. Right now, I believe there is a CC guy, but there might not be a CC guy there for long. They have to be laid off a long time back. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. There hasn't been a CC change that isn't a bug in like a year and a half at least. Did you say Asher's getting kicked? No, I'm saying the person who's in charge of making changes to builder base is probably long gone too. They had to cut expenses, you know, to bring more shareholder value. Because everyone knows shareholders are the most important people in the world. Wait, she got timed out? What did she say? Oh no, what happened? We'll drag her down to our level one of these days. Surely not. Alright, we can minions, just Golem right, I guess. It's actually kind of annoying over here, but we can deal with that second attack, I guess. Wait, this is actually kind of really annoying now I look at this base. Let's try to kill this Blasphema at least. Sneaking the minions. Sends lovers hater. It ain't easy being a hater. Sen ignored my gay at. You know, I wonder why I ignored it, Mr. Ichigo Donut. Golem going top, good. Okay. You just have to kill the blast bow. Then the Inferno Tower is more manageable in the second hit. The Golem is actually pretty healthy. I don't know if he can... If we tank with barbs, he can get the Inferno Tower on his own. Let's see. Why did Sen's Lover's Hater with like 50 peaches not get censored, but battles with 2 peaches get censored? Why are we spamming peaches in the chat? I don't know. But don't spam too many random emotes. Please stake him out. Nice. We can actually leave that dragon post now. If there's an isolated dragon post on the map, then you can leave it as the last building and not kill the dragon. Alright, how do we want to finish this? I think Sparky makes a lot of sense. Sparky with a eye dragon on the peak. Try to start on the wizard tower. Just rage through the first bit. Barrel topside. Let's go with this. Sparky over here. Eye Dragon, why? Oh man, Eye Dragons. Well, I guess he's not getting in the rage, but it doesn't matter. And then just leave the Dragon Post last thing, and you don't even have to kill him. It was just a weird message, actually. I see. We got a one-shot? Where? Oh, Wizard Valley, right. We'll go to Sen 15 next. It was a bit dark. Oh no. They got to her too. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Sen 15. No. Let's just look at this clan. Is this gonna be full default? No, not this. Looks like it's Builder's Workshop down then. No, it's gonna be Builder's Workshop Golden. Oh, this is perfect. Builder's Workshop Golden Quarry Goblin Mines. Let's try Sen 15. This is a fun one. TC. TCTR. What does TCTR mean? So this is actually, this wall makes it kind of hard to giant. But we'll split minions at the start. Minions are faster than archers. They're also usually better against traps. We start Sparky. I think we're supposed to start Sparky on this Inferno Tower and just try to go straight into the defensive troops. Or we can start on this chain, which is pretty good, but then you go into here, which looks ugly visually, so it's either one rage or double rage and do an early rage. I think double rage makes sense. It's very compact here. And against the base like this, you don't really want many giants, but we'll still have a couple. Is 6 barbs going to be enough? I think going into defensive troops, we'll go 7. Let's try this. By the way, gaze used to mean happiness in old time. It still means happiness, doesn't it? It's not like the definition changed, it's just that people use it in a different way. Okay. You know what? I didn't really consider how slow minions were going to be. They should drop 1 barb. Especially when we split them like this. That's the other advantage to minions. Minions are usually a little bit happier. Or, I read happily married and then I said happier. They also do more damage. I said Sen is happily married and Appy is gay, so Sen is... Metals, you have a bright mind, but I don't think you're using your mind in the right ways. It was kind of hard to deal with that wall, but that works. See if there's any traps on the outside. Okay, it looks like it's going to be all the traps on the outside because there's no gaps inside the base, right? So... Can we kill the cart with this chain? No, not quite. Man, my Sparky took so much damage early on, huh? We're gonna have a classic Sen swag rage. You hate to see it. Okay. Yeah, that's a classic Sen rage right there. I was hoping we'd get that last shot. Infernatar said no. But I think we just send Sparky back to where she died. Frost here. Not too many air defenses around if you enter from the right, so that's a good place to start. When someone says they are happy, that means they are gay. It's true, but I don't believe that's how most people use that word anymore. That is the archaic use of it. Let's go with this. Check what Razouche deleted. Stop ignoring me. When someone retracts their message, I can't see what they wrote anymore. Like, it's not like because I'm the streamer and I have the highest authorities here, I can actually see it. If you delete something, I can't see it anymore. So if you ever send something you regret, you just have to delete it quickly while I'm looking at the game. That's what that means. I mean, these chains are disgusting, right? So. Okay, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but... Oh, also, my rage from that attack was insane. In hindsight. But... I've noticed that whenever the Hog Glider connects onto a defense, there's always like an echo where the glider hits again like 2 seconds later. I don't know if that's a feature or that's a bug. Can you go back and stream replay and check what oh, right. I can go back in the stream replay, that's too much work. The comment was deleted in an instant, but I can assure you it was dark. Sure. Big frogs. Has CC already made you hear echoes in your mind? I swear I swear I'm not going crazy, right? Hog Rider always has an echo now when like the glider connects. It's not just me, I swear. These look interesting. This is probably not happening. I'll take a look at Balloon Lagoon and Builder's Workshop. Balloon Lagoon is... I think there's just a barrel of this. Yeah. I have 2 barrels. Nice thing is that the Rams should go forward at the Inferno Tower section. So the Rams are crazy here. 7 barbs enough. I'm gonna probably use 1 barrel here and then maybe 1 barrel again after the rocket artillery gets tanked for. Let's try this. She said, I hate you, Sen. I mean, that's the entire chat. Everyone hates me in chat. Everyone's just a hate watcher around here. Oh, did you really have to connect there? Okay. I have 9 more Rams. Oh, that's a really good Ram connection. That kills the air bomb, so I get the chain on the Crusher instead, which is so much better. Just trickle in the Rams, boys. Just don't let yourself get shot by the Inferno. One, two, three, okay. Very clean. Okay, from here, just use the last room to get through the wall. And Sparky can actually reach everything, including the trash building with the chains, because she'll kill all 4 buildings off the cannon. So we actually don't need to drop anything more. GG. I love you more than me, Sen. I don't recommend getting too parasocial on the internet. That is not good for your health. Getting too parasocial cannot be good for your health. Alright, this base is a little bit awkward because I guess Rams kind of do go forward, so we can enter from the bottom side. Probably bring a Hog Rider. I mean, these chains off the blast bow are crazy. Normally, you don't see so many buildings around a blast bow directly touching, because that's the requirement for a Sparky to chain off a blast bow, but when it's here, it's very nice. I'm thinking about using an Eye Dragon, but I don't know if Sparky's gonna go up here or not. I don't think time is ever an issue, so maybe it's just not worth even considering it. Because the reason why you would bring an Eye Dragon is for time, and when the buildings are this compact, I'm assuming time isn't the issue. Go. You can just drop one graveyard early. Normally I like to drop it on the multi-mortar, but I think it's just better to cover in front of this blast bow where my Sparky's going. Oh, Sparky goes for the Spear Thrower still. That's so good. Tesla is free value then. I mean, these chains are so insane. They are crazy, huh? 9 rams, 6 barbs. I think we just use a barb to tank this multi-cannon. Have a couple too many barbs right now. Didn't really need to use them anywhere else. Nice chain to kill all those defenses. Now my rams are actually not really going forward. Oh, now they are. All right. If we can kill this cannon before Sparky has to go there, that should cover us for any time concerns. Air defense can't be chained, so it will take 3 shots to get through this section, and then yeah, we should have enough time. Nothing in the corners. Try to keep this barb alive. And we're good. Is Ichigo getting deleted? So what will you do with Rozuge if the message was really bad? Listen, I let Crops and Battles run wild in the chat. I cannot imagine what Rozuge could ever say that can top those gentlemen. Alright, let's go back. What do we have at Balloon Skies again? I don't remember. Alright, let's at least get the Gobble Mines, please. Gobble Mines at least. We might end on the Gobble Mines. Sam, what are you doing this Thanksgiving? I already screwed up. Oh no. I'll probably be eating dinner with family. But we don't eat turkey. Chinese people don't eat turkey. So we'll probably just make a big Chinese meal. I think we'll have my grandparents over. Probably my sister. But what do normal Americans do with their Thanksgiving? Yeah, turkey is nasty. We're not making a stuffed turkey. Does anyone actually like eating turkey on Thanksgiving? I always assumed that people did it because it was tradition, but no one actually liked eating it. Bro, I completely screwed this up. Yeah, I'm tilted. I screwed this up. Yeah, screw this. I'm done. I'm a griefer. I'm a griefer. So why you only ban impersonators when Rozuge got impersonated? That's because I could tell which one was Rozuge. The one who was impersonating Battles had like a very, very similar name. Alright. Well, we completely fluffed this clan. I'm gonna be taking these defaults. Jamon, you don't take them anymore. I don't know about the country, but what's ritual? Yeah, I'll end off the stream here. We gotta hopefully recover at Balloon Skies. Jesus, it is going horrible. We'll answer some questions. Yeah, turkey is a weird food. No one eats turkey normally, so I don't know why people always have it for Thanksgiving. They just make a big ol' stuffed turkey and then gravy with mashed potatoes and corn and beans and ugh. We had one of those a few years ago when my sister really pushed us to have like an American Thanksgiving, but yeah, I don't think anyone really liked it at my family, so I don't think we're gonna do it again. We're just gonna have a Chinese style cookout probably. Turkey goes gobble gobble. Yep. But turkey is like one of my least favorite meats. It's just the worst version of chicken. Does anyone actually like turkey is my question. Here, people always use turkey meat as the base for the cheapest meat options possible, like sausages or other similar things. Really? I don't think turkey's cheaper than chicken in the United States. There are so many chickens. I heard there was like a chicken disease recently, so maybe the price gone up, but turkey, in my mind, was always like the premium version of chicken that just doesn't taste good. You prefer duck? I don't have too much duck. And don't tell Duck that. Duck would be horrified. It must have been embarrassing for my sister. I think I personally didn't like it. I think my parents were okay with it. The rest of my family was like, whatever. But it wasn't anything that people were excited to eat, you know? Let's just clean this up, whatever. This went so poorly. You're not getting any holidays? So I get to have Thursday off, and then normally I have Fridays off anyways, because that's my clan capital day. And then I think I'm getting a half day off work on Wednesday, so I get a pretty long weekend. I always thought turkey was really exquisite, but here But here apparently turned out to be by far the cheapest industrial meat imaginable. Yeah, I thought so too. I always thought it was the more refined version of chicken, and then we finally have turkey, and it's nasty. So if you guys want to have turkey, stuffed turkey, and with gravy and all that, go ahead. But I think my family's not gonna have that. Look, Razouge is apologizing. You're good. You're good. People are trolling you. I think Razouge does bad with trolling, but people aren't that serious in this chat. Yeah, you're even making Battles feel bad. Oh no. That awkward moment with Battles is feeling guilty. Alright. Sir Battles, do you have anything for me to check out before I head off? Any music or anything? Also, I finally watched One Punch Man season 3, episode 6, the most recent episode. Oh no. That ruined my night yesterday. People are always saying that One Punch Man has terrible animation, but my problem isn't with the animation, it just sucked. Like, episode 6, it did not have a moment where people weren't talking. It felt like I was watching an anime at 2x speed. I don't know how to describe it. They were talking so fast and they didn't pause. They didn't stop. Of course, like, the eyes and the mouths weren't really moving either, so I guess you can call that animation, but bro. It's not a good adaptation. Animation aside. One Frame Man. I'll write that down. I'm guessing that's gonna be some H anime. I guess we'll find out in a bit. I'm not gonna pull it up on stream. I wanna get banned. Hima, Wari, Wayoru, Isaku. The manga has more frames. There's like flashes where during the conversations where it looks fluid, but I would agree they didn't put much work in the animation. And also, the style looks weird. One Punch Man has used a different studio for every single season. Every single season it has looked substantially different. Like the current season, it has some of those characters with like the dark outlines. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the dark outlines from Assassination Classroom. It just looks weird for One Punch Man. I will say the One Punch Man manga has some of the best art. This anime just hasn't lived up to it. People keep saying the animation is bad, but listen, I've seen bad animation. If you guys have ever watched those seasonal isekai animes where the decision to greenlight the anime was probably, look, we need to just make some slop for this season, find me the best isekai light novel with an OP protagonist, and we'll just spend $20,000 on the full budget of the season. If you've ever seen some of those animes, then you'll know what non-animated looks like. Or if you've seen I forgot what that anime was a couple years ago. It was it was X-Arm, right, X-Arm. There are some really bad animations. It's just that, yeah, you feel robbed when it's this much worse than the manga, as well as this much worse in the last couple of seasons. Listen to the Code Geass. Code Geass Op 2. Worst thing you've ever heard. Why are you suggesting the worst things you've ever heard? I always skip the ops from Code Geass anyway, so I don't even know what it is. Cheat skills? Yeah, cheat skills, harems. You haven't seen the worst of it. You haven't seen the worst of what Japan has to offer if you think One Punch Man Season 3 is bad. It's just... they've done so much of the manga wrong that people are just finding any faults with it. And yeah, the animation isn't top tier, but it's not the biggest problem. Bro, season 3 episode 6 had so much dialogue. It was a very dialogue heavy episode and they did it so poorly. Like that meeting from the very start when Child Emperor starts speaking, it was rough. Watch gushing over magical girls. Oh no, Barb. A cultured man just like myself. I've actually watched that one. I'm not gonna go into what it is, but it actually has clean animation for what it's worth. That's like my guilty pleasure anime. A fellow man of culture, Barb. I like it. Alright. So we got those 2 things to check out for this week, and I'll see you guys next week. Yeah, if you want a cultured anime with pretty good animation, Gushing Over Magical Girls is your thing. I read the manga before the anime ever got announced. I was like, bro, there's no way this manga is getting an anime adaptation, and then it did, and it's actually good. It's actually good. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for coming out. Take care, y'all. You hate Isekai? Kinda hate it too. Take care.